Hi folks, and a very big hello. Congratulations, you have taken the first step to creating some really exciting changes in your life. This, you being here, is meant to be, make no mistake. Now, are you ready to manifest some miracles into your life this week? Because in the next 30 minutes, I am going to walk you through a 7-day miracle master plan to help you to become a more powerful manifester. So each day is going to bring new insights and new ideas, and most importantly, new miracles. Now, the truth is, you are here to play the game of life, to attract wonderful things into your world every single day. You literally have superpowers at your fingertips, and I want to show you how to use it. So are you somebody who really wants to find adventure in your life, to be totally engaged in your life instead of sitting on the sidelines watching and wishing and waiting for something to change? Are you somebody that wants to manifest a life beyond your wildest dreams instead of creating the same reality over and over and over again? Are you somebody that's tired of fitting in? Are you somebody that wants to just be you, to be authentic, to be who you are, instead of feeling controlled and lost and disillusioned? And are you somebody that just wants to wake up in the morning and to be totally in love with your life instead of feeling that Monday morning dread that you might be feeling? If this is you, this 7-day miracle master plan has the potential to change your life. So let me share with you what we are going to cover day by day. So day one, we're going to be looking at bringing to light what is blocking your abundance right now and what needs to be released from your life. On day two, we're going to look at how to raise your vibrations, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do this really, really quickly. In day three, you're going to understand how to plug back in to universal flow, and it's so much simpler than you might realise. On day four, I'm going to share with you a 24-hour manifesting experiment so that we can get some signs from above coming your way. On day five, we're going to uncover the big beliefs that are sabotaging your success and what you need to do to change those beliefs once and for all. On day six, we're going to discover, or you're going to discover, my most powerful manifesting ritual. Super good fun and a great way of setting your intentions and casting them out there to the universe. And on our final day together, day 7, we're going to create your new destiny. Your master plan awaits. So if we haven't met before, my name is Louise Presley-Turner. I'm one of the UK's leading personal growth experts. I'm a coach, a spiritual teacher, award-winning speaker, and I'm a Hay House author. Now, I just want to share this with you before we get into day one. When I was a little girl, I was infatuated with the 80s cartoon character She-Ra, and you may remember her yourself. And as the Princess of Power, her primary aim was to detect darkness and bring light to the world. Now, my 5-year-old self thought she was awesome, really, really awesome. I wanted to be just like She-Ra. I wanted to have her superpowers, and I especially wanted to ride her unicorn horse, who was called Swiftwind. Now, it wasn't until, I suppose, my mid-20s that I actually discovered my own superpower. And I spent a decade leading up to this trapped in the corporate rat race, I suppose. I discovered my first book actually on spirituality and manifesting, and everything changed very quickly overnight because I had tapped into my superpower for the first time. It felt truly amazing. A fire, I suppose, had been ignited, and the passion was so fierce that there was no stopping what was about to unfold. I had unleashed my superpower, and big changes, big changes were afoot. Now, I knew without doubt, after this first book and after following this path for a while, I knew without doubt that my life's calling was, and still is, to help others to unleash their own innate superpower. So over the last 11 years that I've spent as a spiritual teacher, I've worked with some truly amazing clients all over the world. I've written and published 2 books, and I'm in the middle actually of writing my 3rd book at the moment. I've been featured in pretty much all of the UK's national women's magazines, newspapers. I've travelled to so many lovely, exciting places and spoken on stage with some of the world's leading gurus like Louise Hay and Wayne Dyer. And I've helped thousands of people to improve their life in the process. Now, I'm an expert in helping men and women find their true calling, to tap into their power and to become the happiest person that they know. In short, okay, I suppose you could say I'm your Shira, helping you to connect with your own power and magic. Now, I just wanted to share my personal story with you before we get cracking. So before we enter into day one, you might want to go and grab a cup of tea or coffee. You might want to grab some paper and a pen. Now, let's begin. Welcome to day one, which is called the big release. And this is where your manifesting journey must start. Now, there comes a point in our life when we just know something has to give, something has to change. You cannot keep doing the same thing over and over. It's a point where often we throw our hands heavenward and we yell, what's the point? I give up. And we've all been in this situation, right? We've all been here at that point when we just give up. The truth is, many of us hold on to people, circumstances, jobs, fears, material things for far longer than we should. So when they stop serving us, we have to release and let go, but often we don't. We hold on and they bog us down. They stifle our growth. And most importantly, they stop new miracles manifesting before us in our life. Yet often when things appear to be falling apart, they're actually not. And actually things are falling together. So when it feels like everything's just falling away, just remember that often it's the universe's way of bringing things back together in a new and better way. Now, my favourite saying is this: sometimes we have to force an ending for a new beginning to start. Now, I just love this. Sometimes we just have to let go. We have to force an ending for a new beginning to manifest in our life. So when you feel like life is just too hard, when it feels cloudy and overwhelming, when you just can't see the wood through the trees, I want you to try repeating this mantra. I love this mantra because it just feels so lovely to say it. And the mantra is, I let go and I let God. I let go and I let God, or I let go and I let the universe, whatever feels right for you. But as you say this, you can feel the release. You can feel that energy as you say, I let go and I let God out loud. Now, when we let go and we release the things that no longer serve us from our life, we literally create room for miracles to flow back into our life. So I have got 5 big release questions to share with you right now. 5 big release questions. They're going to pop on the screen in a minute so that you can take a second to write them down. So these questions are so important on this first day together because you need to create space. You need to recognize what needs to go, what needs releasing, so that you can create the space for the new and wonderful opportunities and things and people and circumstances to manifest into your life. You can't manifest if you're bogged down with things that are not serving you anymore. So these 5 big release questions are as follows. What is suffocating you right now? Number 1, what is suffocating you right now? Number 2, what is holding you back? What is stifling your growth? What is holding you back in your life right now? Number 3, who or what is draining your energy? Who or what is draining your energy? Number 4, what are you willing to release from your life? What are you finally ready to let go of? And number 5, what do you know deep down needs to change in the next few months? What do you know deep down in your soul needs to change in the next few months? So just take some time to answer your 5 big release questions. Take some time to journal, maybe go sit outside and answer the questions. Just take some time by yourself to really think about the answers to these 5 very powerful release questions, and try the mantra, I let go and I let God. I let go and I let God. And we will see each other again tomorrow for day 2. Hi folks, and welcome back to day 2, which is called Raising Your Vibes. Today I'm going to show you how to raise your vibrations, one of the most important things you need to master on your manifesting journey. So in order to activate your manifesting power, you need to raise your vibes, and you need to then plug back into that superpower, that universal flow. Now, most of us are seeking instant gratification. We want immediate change, don't we? We want instantaneous results. We want to see the full picture before we're going to step out and take that first step. Yet changing your life starts with the first step only. And that first step today has to be raising your vibrations so that we can get you plugged back into your internal guidance system, that universal power. You need to get out of your own head and connected with that source power, because, well, this is where all the answers, all the solutions that you're looking for reside. And this is where you're going to be able to manifest really exciting miracles into your life. When you're plugged back in, you immediately know, because you feel lighter, you feel more free, you feel happy about life. And this is what I want for you, and this is what I want to show you today. Raising your vibes and plugging in is the simple, most important skill you will ever master here on planet Earth, because the higher your vibes, the more beautiful your life is going to become. So before we do anything, before we make any firm decisions about your future and what you want to manifest over the coming days, I want to get you connected to that power, because once you're connected again, big things are going to start to happen. So I want you to ask yourself right now, what is your soul truly yearning for? Ask yourself right now, what is my soul really, really yearning for right now? So when I personally find myself in a place where I'm feeling low, I'm feeling disconnected, when I feel a bit beaten up by life, when I can't find the way forward, my soul, when I ask myself, what do I need? What is my soul yearning for? My soul is always yearning for peace and quiet. It's yearning for solitude and time alone, just for a little while. Maybe a walk in nature. I often yearn for fresh cut flowers, or my meditation pillow is hugely important, or just playtime with the kids where I'm not thinking about work or whatever's been on my mind. These things always bring me back to center. They bring me back to me. They plug me back in. They raise my vibrations so that I feel better again. And when I feel better, I always find the way forward, because the fog clears and the next logical step is then presented to me. So what often fills your tank is your medicine. I really want you to hear this, because what fills your tank, what feeds your soul, is your medicine, and it will naturally raise your vibrations and plug you back into your superpower. It's so important. So today I've got another 5 questions for you today. Again, these are so important, because this is what's going to help you to raise your vibrations and plug you back in. So they're going to pop on the screen in a second so that you can take a note and write them down. And again, I just want you to find 5, 10, 15 minutes to yourself, preferably outside in nature if you can, where you can sit down and contemplate the answers to these questions. So number 1, if you were to gift yourself just a few hours of time to spend as you please, what would you do? So if you could gift yourself a few hours of time, what would you do? So you've got no work, no family commitments, no house to look after. If you just had a few hours of me time, what would you choose to do? What would you naturally gravitate towards? Number 2, what does your body want today? What is it your body's yearning for? Maybe it wants some nutritious food. Maybe it wants to move and get out and to be exercised. What is it your body is yearning for today? Number 3, what makes you feel lighter and more centered? What makes you feel lighter and more centered? Maybe it's about being outside or being with a particular person. Maybe it's a particular activity that you do. But what is it that makes you just feel lighter and more centered? Number 4, what brings you more joy? What is it that brings you that sense of peace and joy and optimism? And number 5, finally, what is the best next logical step for you today to get connected again? What is the next best logical step today to raise your vibes and to get you connected again? Remember, we need to plug you back into that universal power, and that means raising your vibrations. And you raise your vibrations by filling your tank, by doing things that fill you up, make you feel happier, nurture yourself, feed your soul, because it is your medicine. Now, a great mantra to leave you with today is, today I give myself what I need. Do not neglect your own needs, because you cannot be a master manifester if you're running on empty. You've got to raise your vibrations to get yourself plugged in. So as you go through your day, try repeating, today I give myself what I need. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Hi folks, and welcome to day 3, plugging into your superpower. We are going to get you plugged back in today. Super exciting. Now, I like to think of human beings as we're like unplugged lamps. Now, when we aren't plugged into the electric socket, nothing happens. The light cannot be lit up. We stay dim and disconnected from the power that we should be plugged into. We can't light up if we're not plugged in, right? Now, when we are plugged in to the electric socket, we light up. We have universal superpower kind of activating every cell within our body, and this is how it is supposed to be. We're not supposed to be unplugged. We are meant to plug ourselves in, but we have to learn how to do this, right? And that's what today is all about. The key to living a happy life and to keeping your vibes really high, obviously we discussed this yesterday and talked about filling your tank, but the key to maintaining this is to get yourself plugged in, to get lit up every single day, because you're going to become a much better manifester. You're going to have the power to manifest the things that you want with much greater ease. Now, when we plug back in to our power, we are able to hear our internal guidance system. And this will give us a continual flow of daily guidance, leading us towards the things that we want to manifest. Now, some call this guidance intuition or gut feeling. It doesn't matter what you call it, it's the same thing. Now, we all have an inbuilt soul GPS system, giving us the guidance that we need, leading us forward step by step towards the things that we truly want, whether that's job or relationship or business or money or whatever, health. But here's the thing, you can only hear this guidance if your vibes are high and you're plugged in to the socket, if you like. You can't hear it otherwise. And this is what happens, I see so often, that people are running on empty and they're running without being plugged in, and no good can come from that, because you can't sustain that. You end up sort of becoming, burnt out and disconnected and making bad decisions if you're not connected. Now, in my experience over the last 11 years, meditation is the key to plugging you into your power and keeping your vibes really high. Meditation is the best tool that I have found. However, you can get into this meditative state when you are doing yoga, or when you're journaling or walking or dancing or singing or painting. The same meditative state can be achieved doing other things. But in my own experience, meditation, quietening the mind every day, has profoundly changed my life and tapped me into my own guidance system. Now, the idea is to kind of quieten the mind. Meditation quietens the monkey mind and helps you to connect and hear that internal guidance system. So you can't receive guidance from above if your mind is busy with all the stuff that's going on around in this busy world that we live in. You have to create space. And in my experience, there is nothing better to quieten the mind than meditation. Now, here's the thing, just a few minutes of meditation each day can transform your life super fast. You don't need to sit in a meditative state for hours and hours each day. And let's be practical about it. That's an awful lot of time to kind of carve out. So just a few minutes is all you need. And I promise, if you commit to a daily practice of meditation over the next week, you are going to start to see and feel big changes manifest in your life. Huge So I want to share with you how you can incorporate a meditation practice into your life with ease. Now, I do have a free meditation if you'd like to download it over on my main website, thegameoflife.co.uk, on the freebies page, and you can download that meditation completely free. But quite simply, all you truly need to do every day is find a quiet place that you can keep coming back to. That could be outside in your garden or in nature. It could be in your office. It could be sitting on your bed. Now, the idea is to sit up when you meditate, and the only reason is if you lie down, you're very likely to fall asleep. So to sit up, I've got a meditation pillow that I love to sit on. And I have a few bits that I have around me, like crystals and angel cards, and I have a Tibetan singing bowl that I like to gong before I meditate. Sometimes I put music on when I meditate, but the idea is that you come back to the same spot every single day, and this will create repetition. It will create an energy vortex actually, and will help you to get into your meditative state far quicker than if you're moving around to different places. But you can meditate anywhere, but I think if you have a particular spot you come back to, it will become easier for you. And all you are going to do is to sit for a few minutes a day and notice your breath, like a wave coming and going, just noticing the in and the out breath, and just focusing your attention on that for 5 minutes. That is it. Now, your mind will wander. Your mind will wander to the washing machine and the dishes that need doing, and the kids, or I must phone my mom this evening, or I must finish that report for work tomorrow. Your mind will wander, and this is normal. But if you stick with this, you will notice that the thoughts get quieter and quieter till you get to a place of peace. You get to a place of just feeling tranquil. Sometimes you feel joyous, so you have to stick with this. And meditation is accumulative, so the more that you do it, the more results you are going to get. If you meditate once a week, well, you're probably not going to notice much change. But if you meditate every day and you keep coming back to that practice, and you're consistent with it and persistent with it, you will start to notice results. And what will happen when this becomes a firm practice in your life, you will start to notice ideas, solutions, bingo moments, insights, solutions and ideas coming to you. This is your soul GPS system, your internal guidance coming through. And it takes a little while to kind of really know the difference between your own mind chatter and that divine guidance that's coming through. So you really have to stick with this. But just a few minutes a day is all it takes. We can all carve this time out if we really truly want to. This is how you plug into your superpower. A daily practice of quietening the mind. Meditation, running, whatever works for you, but a daily practice of quietening the mind will plug you into your guidance, and you're going to then start getting a daily feed of guidance coming to you. And all you then need to do is to take the action, which we're going to be focusing on in the remaining days together. So for this day 3, plug back in, create a meditation practice, create a beautiful spot that you can keep coming back to. 5 minutes a day will change your life. Hi folks, and welcome to day number 4, which is called The Sign. I love this experiment we're going to do today because we are going to carry out a 24-hour manifesting experiment. This is my favourite day out of all 7 days. Now, the universe is constantly trying to communicate with you to help you to take the next step towards the things that you want to manifest. Yet, most of us can't hear that guidance because we're not plugged in. But as we discussed yesterday, by creating a daily practice of meditation, you'll be more attuned to the messages from source, from the universe. But if you have any doubts whatsoever that your soul, that the universe is trying to communicate with you, then today's experiment is going to put any doubts to rest once and for all. So here is what you're going to do. The first thing you're going to do, number 1, you're going to ask the universe for a sign that is so clear that it has to have come from something bigger than you, a sign from the universe. Now, this sign can be anything, but I don't want you to dictate the exact thing that you want, but simply to just ask to be shown a sign that when it comes, you'll just know that it's a message from above. Don't be specific, just ask for a sign that's so obvious that it has to have come from something bigger than you. So it might be something, I don't know, that somebody says to you. It might be an article that you read, or something that you spot in a magazine, or a post on Facebook, a feather maybe, on your front lawn or your backyard. It could be a piece of music maybe, that kind of thing. But it'll be so obvious that you'll just know, and it will give you goosebumps, or angel bumps as I call them, because you'll know that it's a message from above. It's some communication saying, we're here, we know, we're with you, we have your back. So ask for a sign to be presented to you within the next 48 hours. And here's the mantra that I want you to say out loud as you go through this 4th day. And the mantra is, I am open to receiving a sign from above. So set your intentions for the sign to be shown, and then repeat the mantra, I'm open to receiving a sign from above. Enjoy this experiment today, and I'll see you again tomorrow for day 5. Hi folks, and welcome to day number 5, which is all about releasing your fears. Now, the number one thing that holds us back from manifesting our dreams is our fears about not being good enough, or pretty enough, or clever enough, or thin enough, or spiritual enough, or rich enough, or whatever enough. Our fears are often what keeps our manifestations at bay. Now, our mindset plays a big part in how our life unfolds. So if you've been stuck in a cycle of creating the same reality over and over again, my guess is that it's something to do with your fears, your limiting beliefs, your self-sabotaging. Now, beliefs have the potential to create or destroy. Now, most of our beliefs, good or bad, come from our childhood, our parents, our schooling, society, friends. We simply get what we expect in life. And these beliefs that we have aren't based on any truth or fact whatsoever. They're just beliefs that we've picked up from our childhood. So if you've created a belief that you're unattractive, or that you're unlucky in love, these beliefs get hardwired into our brain, and they influence the outcome of our day-to-day reality. Our thoughts create our reality. Our beliefs shape our reality. And just remember this, our beliefs are just thoughts that we keep thinking. That's all. So we talk about limiting beliefs, but they're just active thoughts in our vibration. They're just active thoughts that we're keeping active by thinking them, either consciously or subconsciously. Here's the amazing thing. Your brain, every single day, every second of every day, is a computer, and it's looking for evidence that reinforces your beliefs, and it will dismiss anything that contradicts them. Now, I find this quite mind-blowing that your brain is doing this every single day. It's going out there looking for evidence that reinforces your limiting beliefs. So we simply get what we expect in life. Our thoughts are shaping our life. Our thoughts are shaping our life. So it makes sense that if we have a negative thought, a negative belief, or fears that are sabotaging us and holding us back from the things that we most want in our life, that we make a decision to reprogram our mind. Our brain is just like an incredible biocomputer. All we need to do is change the software, and then we can watch the magic unfold. If we change our thinking, we change our life. If we change our thinking, our life will change to match our new thoughts. So I have got 5 big questions for you today about your own limiting beliefs. So let me share these questions with you. They'll pop on the screen so that you can make a note and write them down. Now, number 1, what are the top 3 limiting beliefs that are holding you back in your life right now? What are the top 3 limiting beliefs that are holding you back right now? Now, if you're not sure, you might want to do a brainstorm before you answer this question of all the beliefs that you hold, good and bad, in all the different areas of your life. So, financial, your health, your body image, your relationships. Think about all the different areas of your life, and then just do a brain dump of all of the beliefs, good and bad, that you hold, and then ask the question, which are the top 3 that are holding me back? So you can almost highlight from your brainstorm the top 3 that are holding you back. So if you're not sure what the answer is, then I would suggest that you just back up a bit, do a brainstorm of all the beliefs and then answer the question. But what you want to do here is get to the point where you know what your top 3 beliefs are that are holding you back from your manifestation. So it could be a negative belief about money, a negative belief about yourself in your career, your working life, your business, for example. Number 2, how are these 3 beliefs manifesting in your life right now? So if you have a negative belief or thought pattern running about not being good enough, what is the result in your life? How are these limiting beliefs manifesting? How are they affecting your life right now? So maybe they're holding you back from getting a promotion. Maybe they're keeping you skint and there's just no money ever in your bank account. Maybe they're stopping love manifesting into your life. But question number 2, how are these limiting beliefs manifesting in your life right now? Question number 3, what is your biggest fear in life? It's quite a big question. What is your biggest fear in life? Maybe it's not leaving your legacy. Maybe it's not achieving the success that you want in your working life or your business. Maybe it's not finding the love of your life and starting a family. What is your biggest fear in your life? Number 4, what will happen if you continue to be held back by your limiting beliefs, specifically the 3 that you've listed? What will happen if you continue to be held back by your limiting beliefs? Will it stop you achieving the things that you want? Will you never manifest the things that you want? What will the result be? And the 5th question, and the most important question today, what 3 new beliefs do you need to adopt to change your life, to move your life forward? What 3 new beliefs do you need to adopt to move your life forward? So this is your opportunity to create 3 brand new beliefs, 3 new thought patterns, 3 new neural pathways in your brain that are going to change your destiny. They're going to change your life. They're going to rewire your brain so that you can start to manifest the things that you want with greater ease. The most important action that you can take today, the 3 new beliefs that you are going to adopt. So just take your time with that 5th question. 3 new beliefs. And what I really love to do when I'm creating a new belief or a new thought pattern is to repeat those new beliefs out loud every day. Or I've often written them on post-it notes and stuck them around my home, on my car dashboard, on my kettle, in my office, on my bathroom mirror, as a reminder to really embed these new beliefs, to say them out loud, to affirm them, to really ingrain them within my psyche. A lovely mantra that you might like to state today is, today I choose thoughts that set me free. Today I choose thoughts that set me free. So there's a mantra to close for this 5th day together. So answer these questions, take your time, create your 3 new beliefs, because these 3 new beliefs are going to shape your new life, your new destiny. Welcome to day number 6. Day number 6 is your manifesting ritual. I'm going to share a fabulous and powerful manifesting ritual with you today that I would like you to try and to take on board. This is my favourite manifesting ritual of all time and a wonderful way to create your new destiny. Now, before you begin, you're going to need a blank piece of paper, a pen, and some seeds, or maybe you might want to take a trip to the garden centre and buy a plant that you can plant out in your garden or in a friend's garden, or it could be a window box or a pot plant, whatever works for you. Now, first off, you're going to carve out some time to do this, some time where you can have an hour to yourself. So make sure you do that first of all, and hopefully that could be today. If not, then you might want to plan it for tomorrow or the weekend or whenever suits you. Here's what you're going to do. You are going to find a quiet spot in your home or your garden where you're not going to be disturbed. Now, you might want to light a candle just to kind of, make it symbolic and to create some special time. Maybe you want to put some music on. It really is up to you. The next thing you're going to do is write what I call a Dear Universe letter, stating all of your desires and intentions. So basically all the things that you would really like to manifest over the coming months. And I want you to be really clear and specific about all the wonderful things that you'd like to be or do or have, from your health, your love life, your home, your job, your family, friends, hobbies that you'd like to enjoy, experiences, holidays, places you might want to visit. Just really be specific with it and really take your time. Your Dear Universe letter can be as long or as short as you want it, really, but just give it the time and attention that it really deserves. You're getting all of your intentions down on paper. Now, once you've completed your letter, I want you to find a really lovely sunny spot in your garden. Now, if you don't have a garden or a backyard, you could find a window box. It could be a pot that you can plant. It could be somewhere, out in nature that you want to plant your seeds and your letter. It's totally up to you. A friend might give you permission if you haven't got a garden. But you are going to plant. You're going to bury your letter rather, and you're going to plant your seeds, or you'll plant if you bought a plant. So you're going to bury your letter in the earth, and you're going to plant your seeds on top, or you'll plant on top. And then you are going to water your seeds, and you're going to leave them be for the universe to work its magic. Now, here's the thing. When we plant seeds, or each year, we don't doubt that nature's going to do its thing. We don't doubt that the crocus and the daffodil are going to bloom just at the right time. We just know that nature will take care of those things. We don't doubt it whatsoever. So we mustn't doubt the universe's ability to deliver our desires. Why would we? We need to set our intentions, and we need to let go and release them to the universe. So the universe has control. The universe knows when is the right time. It knows how to bring those things to you in the easiest, most effortless way. So you need to let go. The universe has your back, and you need to put your fears, your anxieties aside. The last thing you want to do is be running outside and checking to see whether your seeds have come up or whether your flowers have blossomed on your plant. Bury your letter with your seeds and let go. And burying your letter just reminds us that we need to let go and trust and to be patient. The universe has your back, and your desires will manifest at the perfect time. So your mantra for today is: everything is always working out for me in perfect timing. Everything is always working out for me in perfect timing. So enjoy this manifesting ritual. It's super good fun, and remember to repeat your mantra: everything is always working out perfectly for me. And I'll see you again tomorrow for our final day together. Hi folks, and welcome to day 7. Today we are going to create your destiny. We are going to take inspired action. Now, I hope you've enjoyed the previous 6 days together as we've travelled through this journey. Today is all about taking inspired action and really getting into action and moving things forward. The fact is this: we are spiritual beings. Yes, we are, but we are living a human experience. We are here to move physical matter. We are not here to sit all day in a meditative trance. It wouldn't serve us to do that. We are here to enjoy our life on this planet. A few minutes of meditation is enough to change your life because it taps you into your guidance, remember, and will give you the action steps that you need to take. But you are here to move physical matter. This is how you're going to manifest your desires. You are here to play the game of life. Now, nothing will ultimately change unless you get off your bottom and make the change. You can tap into all the guidance that the universe has to offer you, but unless you actually move matter, unless you get off your bum, unless you say yes to the opportunity, nothing will change. But here's the secret: you only ever want to take action that feels right. I call this inspired action. You only want to take action that feels right within your body, within your soul. You want to take action that just feels good. And you know that it's the right action if you're consistently plugging in and listening to that guidance. You'll know that it's inspired action if you have a daily practice in place and you're tuning in every day. One of my favourite quotes is this: if the door isn't open, it's not your door. Look for another. If the door isn't open, it's not your door. The door should be open with ease. There should be a flow to the action that you're taking. And when you're in that place of flow, that you know that you're on the right path, you know that this is the divine path that you should be on. You should only ever take action that feels right in your gut. There is a difference between pushing and forcing things to happen and inspired action where it's effortless. And you need to understand the difference between the two, because it will change your life. Now, we often, yes, we're going to make mistakes. We're not always going to be tapped in, plugged in and taking the right steps. But with a daily practice, I think it will ensure that you're plugged in as much as you can be, and it will avoid those horrible highs and lows, those sort of massive contrasts that we have in our life. So remember, the universe knows the most efficient, most effective and most effortless route to all the things that you desire. And you can have them all, you absolutely can. But you first have to be plugged in in order to know what is the right action and what isn't the right action. And this is why meditating every single day is hugely important. So today I want to get you thinking about your action plan. I want to get you thinking about your next logical steps that you need to take following this 7-day master plan. So these 5 questions are as follows. Number 1, what is the best next logical step for you to take today? Now, only you know the answer to this, but what do you know that you need to do? Maybe you need to visit somewhere. Maybe you've had lots of insights and bingo moments as we've been going through the last 7 days. What do you know is the next step that you need to take? Because we never get the whole picture mapped out in front of us in one go. The universe communicates with us one baby step at a time. So what is the universe nudging you to do? What is the next best step for you to take today? Number 2, what is your number 1 priority in your life right now? So as we've travelled through these days together, what is the number 1 priority? What is the thing that you know needs your attention above and beyond everything else? The number 1 priority, what is it? Number 3, I want you to take some time to list 10 baby steps that you can take this week, this month, that will improve your life for the better. So I want you to list 10 baby steps, 10 action steps that you can take that's going to vastly improve your life over the coming weeks. Number 4, who do you need to contact who can help you to move forward from here? So who can you contact? Maybe you need to make contact with an old friend. Maybe it's a teacher you need to contact, a spiritual guide you need to contact, a therapist, a practitioner, a doctor maybe. Maybe it's a school of study. Maybe you need to contact, a family member. Who do you know that you need to reach out to? Who do you need to contact who you know can help you to move forward from here? And finally, number 5, what is the big leap that you know that you now need to take? What is the big leap that you know the universe is nudging you to take right now? What is that big leap? Maybe it's about stepping out and starting a business. Maybe it's about leaving your job or getting the promotion and moving that forward. Maybe it's about asking somebody out on a date. Maybe it's a health issue that you know that you need to make some big changes to the way that you're living your life. Maybe it's a money situation. What is the big leap that you know that you need to take? 5 really powerful questions, and your life is only ever going to change unless you take action on the answers to these questions that I've just put before you. Your life isn't going to change unless you take inspired action. So take some time to really map out your action plan, the things that you need to do in order to shape your new destiny, because it's waiting for you. It is waiting for you, and I have given you over the last 7 days all of the tools that you really need in order to change your life for the better. All you need to do is to listen for the signs from the universe and take the inspired action as it comes into your life every single day. That is it. It's so much more simple than you think. Take baby steps, inspired action, and your life will blossom and transform, and you will become a magical manifester. In fact, you will manifest wonderful things into your life, and people will look at you and they'll say, what is it that you're doing differently to me? What is your secret? What is your secret? You will become the happiest person that you know. You will become the happiest person in the room, and people will look at you and you will shine because you are plugged in to that universal flow, and they will want to know what your secret is. So enjoy this journey, enjoy your life, because you are here to play the game of life. So if you have enjoyed this video and all the steps that I've shared with you, if you are hungry for more and you would like further guidance on your manifesting journey, then I would like to invite you to join me for a brand new 6-week online course called Discover the Superpower Within. This course is only running once this year, and there are a limited number of places. The doors close very, very soon. So if you would like to join me, if you'd like to find out more about what this course entails, you can click on the button right below this video and it will take you directly to the page that you need. If you're viewing elsewhere on the net, hopefully there'll be a link around the video or below in the copy, or you can come and visit thegameoflife.co.uk/work with me. So come and visit thegameoflife.co.uk or click the link right below this video to find out more, and I'll see you over there.